What's going on, everybody? It's Nick from Golf Dude Gaming. That is me on the left. This is a VOD from my Twitch earlier today. I discovered some cheese for Bajie, and I thought I'd share it with everybody. When you first enter the arena, there's this giant rock. Go on to the other side of this rock, and as you can see, Bajie gets stuck on the other side of the rock, and he can't really hit you. He can hit you with some attacks, like right there, he hit me with a barf attack, but all you need to do is charge up your thrust attack to 3 pings and hit him, and after you hit him every time with this attack, he will fall backwards. So you got to get into a rhythm here. Every time he goes to fall back, charge your stamina, start charging your stance again, because he'll do these first 3 attacks that have 0 chance of hitting you pretty much every time. There are attacks he can do that do hit you, and I'll show you an example of that later on in the video here. But this will get the boss down to half health. After half health, he turns into a boar, and you have to use the arena, and I'll show you how I defeat him on that section. But other than that, I'll fast forward a little bit here and let you guys get an idea of how to do this. This is one of the attacks that he can use to hit you. It's a 3 combo attack. He just brings some sludge up from the ground, and he'll turn into a giant koi fish. Sometimes on that koi fish attack, he will go around the rock over to your area. All you gotta do is wait for him to transform back, realign him up on the other side of the rock, get over to your side, and just keep hitting him with your thrust stance. We get him down to half health, and there's a cutscene of him transforming into a boar. This part of the fight is extremely challenging. I have my very basic strategy. I'll show it to you right here, right now. I do actually very terrible on this part. I forgot that he had the attacks. I think this is like the 3rd time I made it to this part of the fight anyway. I was trying to pin him up against those rocks, but after this second charge, you can see he falls down. I hit him with the immobilize, bring out the pluck of many, bring out the blood spirit, and then I also do a transform. That blood spirit's gonna amp up the attack power tremendously on all of the add-ons and on me as well. So this will basically get him down to quarter health. We're just whomping on him here. I'm using my spells as early as possible because I'm a firm believer is that the earlier you use them, you can do the most damage, and then they can immediately start recharging for hopefully the end of the fight. And this fight is an example of that, and I'll show you right now what I mean by that. So he turns into his koi fish form. You fight him in this form for a little while, but as you can see, we melted his health all the way down to a little over 1/8 of health left, and you fight him in this koi fish form for a second. As you can see, I went cloud step here to try to dodge his big move, but he turns into a rhino. He turns into oily rhino, and he's going to start doing some charge attacks. I'm going to be honest with you, I dodged out my brain here. I have no idea what's going on because this is only like the 3rd time I've been at this part of the fight, so I'm just dodging for my dear life here, and eventually he will turn back to boar form. There you go. He turns back to boar form, and he's on the ground after that sequence, and you just keep whomping on him. But now my spell immobilize has been recharged, just like I said it would earlier, and it gets you to the end of the fight here. Now you're just trying to pray to get the last hit in and not get owned. Of course, we got the dub on this one. Guys, if you want to leave a comment, make sure you leave a comment, leave a like if you enjoyed this video and it was helpful. You can also subscribe to the channel. I put out gaming content constantly, and we're always doing bigger and better things. If you want to catch me on Twitch, it's at Golf Dude Gaming. We're on every day at 3:30 p.m. Eastern time, and I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much, and catch you on the next one. Peace.